What if more things in your life have worked out than you actually realize? Take a moment and think about that, because the mind has an interesting habit. It remembers the worries, it replays the fears, it keeps returning to the moments where things felt uncertain. But it rarely pauses long enough to notice something important: how many times life has already carried you through. Look back at your life for a moment, not at the problems, not at the worries your mind likes to repeat. Look at the moments that once felt impossible, but somehow resolved themselves, the moments when you thought you wouldn't make it through, the nights where everything felt uncertain, the periods where the future looked unclear. And yet somehow, you are still here. Somehow the situation changed. Somehow a new path appeared. Somehow the storm passed. And if you look carefully enough, you might start noticing something subtle. Throughout your life, help has appeared in unexpected ways. Sometimes it came in the form of a person. Sometimes it came as an opportunity. Sometimes it came as a realization, a moment of clarity that changed the direction of your decisions. At the time, it may have looked like coincidence, but when you step back and observe the pattern of your life, it begins to feel like something else. It begins to feel like guidance. This is where gratitude becomes powerful, not as a forced positive mindset, but as a shift in perception. Gratitude invites you to look at life from a wider perspective, to see not only the moments of difficulty, but also the invisible support that has always existed around them. Because when you begin noticing how many times life has carried you forward, a quiet realization begins to grow. Maybe you are not as alone in this journey as you sometimes feel. Maybe something in life has been quietly guiding you all along. One of the deepest fears we carry as human beings is the fear of the unknown. We want to know where the path leads. We want to see the entire journey before we take the next step. But life rarely works that way. Life reveals the path one step at a time. And sometimes the greatest sense of safety does not come from certainty. It comes from trust. Trust built on experience. Trust built on remembering all the times life has already supported you, all the times you thought you wouldn't make it, and yet somehow you did. So the next time your mind starts telling you that everything is uncertain, pause for a moment. Look back. Look at the evidence of your own life. Look at the doors that opened. Look at the moments that worked out in ways you never expected. Look at the strength you developed through challenges you once feared. Because when you start seeing that pattern, something beautiful happens. Fear begins to soften, and trust begins to grow. And if this idea resonates with you, if you want to explore more about how awareness, observation, and perception shape the way we experience reality, I created an observer effect guide that walks you step by step through the practice of becoming aware of your thoughts, patterns, and behaviors. It's a simple way to begin moving from reacting to life to consciously participating in it. You can find the guide in the pinned comment below this video. Until then, remember this: you have already survived moments you once thought you wouldn't. You have already navigated storms you didn't know how to face. You have already been carried through more than you remember, and maybe, just maybe, you have been guided far more than you realize.